We went on a run, so she's kind of tired. What's going on, YouTube? So today we're talking about how to research a job. We're doing a junior UI developer. Now, I've never heard of a junior UI developer. I'm not sure if these people knew what they were talking about when they wrote UI developer. Are they UI, UX? Is it developer? But it seems like in this job that they wanted you to do both. There's not a whole lot of information about the company's pay, the interview process. The stuff that I did find was a little bit outdated, as you'll see, but this is a pretty good way to research a job. At least this is how I do it. Hopefully it helps you guys out. If you want to apply to the job, I have my own resume and cover letter. Just copy paste your information. You can check those out if you want. Link for that's in the description. They help support the channel. That's why I talk about it. Shout out to all the patrons that support the channel. DJ Richie, Armand, Craig, Gary, Dave. Appreciate you guys. But yeah, if you want to see more of these videos, I do one of these videos like every week. Just how to research a job. She's really tired. We went on like a 2-mile run. I've been doing 2-mile runs every day for like, well, not every day. 5 days a week I do 2 miles runs. So I'm running 10 miles a week trying to slim down on this. Anyways, guys, if you want to see more of these videos, hit that little thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and I appreciate you guys watching these videos, hanging out. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Alright, so I've already kind of done some looking here. I found one, UI developer junior mid. Doesn't have anything about money that they want, but let's just go ahead and check it out, see what it's like. Come here. So UI developer junior mid. The Indeed estimate is 89 to 113. That seems excessive for a UI developer, especially junior. I'm gonna guess more around 50 or 45. Human-centered design mindset, understanding, yeah, strong design with typography, composition flow, technically conscious, can collaborate with other engineers. This is a responsibility, the ability to collaborate, so learn how to communicate. That's definitely an important skill. Translate mock-up and prototype designs to working and functioning content. So this is a UI developer. It's not UI designer or UX designer. It's a UI developer. So this is almost the exact same thing as a front-end developer. But essentially, it looks like they're calling it a UI developer, but this is a front-end position. Excellent time management skills, self-starter. You could copy and paste this on literally. You can copy and paste excellent time management skills, self-starter, self-motivate. Like seriously, I can find this in like 5 other places. Natural curiosity for new scripting languages. Excited to work with talented teams, always seeking to achieve superior results. 2+ years UI programming experience. What is that? I'm not sure what that means, but this is a finance company, so I'm not sure if they understand the type of people they're going to attract by using this title for the position. What do you do? I'm a UI developer. Do you do UI, UX? No, I code, but I do design. What? So you're a developer? No. I mean, I'm a UI developer. Like, I can just imagine that going down. That conversation just doesn't... This title is strange. Experience Agile and Scrum. Okay, so they're going to be doing 2-week sprints here, most likely. Experience with JavaScript to native framework, React Native or native mobile development. So iOS and Android, so Kotlin. Those types of development languages. So it says UI developer. This is definitely more of a front-end position from what we can tell. Competitive salary, health benefits, 401k, life insurance, generous paid time off. Can we get the amount? Company-sponsored events. Okay. Snacks and rocket fuel. Oh, this is almost like the equivalent of like, we're looking for a Jedi developer. We're looking for a ninja developer. Let's dive deeper into this Snap Finance. It's got 3 out of 5 stars. Take a look at Snap Finance on the old glass door. This logo's a little bit stretched out. 200 to 500 employees. All right, so this is a pretty big company. Merchant support rep, great coworkers and management, generous pay, transparent work environment. Merchant support rep, I guess. So you're just on the phone all day. Let's 96%, 86% recommend to a friend. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe there is a great office culture. That's a lot, unless this is like doctored and they like, hey, everyone, if you could just go leave a review, we're going to be offering a $50 employee gift card. I've seen companies do that, right? If you review this, we'll give you something. And so, like, obviously you want the thing that they're giving you, so you're already in a better mood, which means you're probably going to leave a pretty good review. I love HR responses on these. Thanks for the feedback. We will continue to strive to do better and appreciate your input. Like, I've seen one funny one where HR, well, it wasn't HR, it was like the owner of the company. It's like, they were like, look, David, we know that you were upset We tried to settle the issue while you were here, but you left and left a negative review. Just straight up, like, they know who wrote the review, and they just straight up called out, they just name dropped the dude right in the comments. Let's look at the interviews here. Maybe try to find something. Product manager, assistant controller, anything with, so UI developer junior, exactly what we were looking for. Salt Lake City, Utah, 54 to 73. So I estimated 45 to 50. This is higher than that. Well, this is a Glassdoor estimate. Let's actually look at the salaries then. I'm not seeing anything in here for, I'm not seeing anything in here for a developer. So we're gonna have to kind of take a guess. $13 an hour customer support. That's about average. Maybe we can go to the website here. Take a look at Snap Finance. So apply, access, shop. So this is just getting you credit really fast, I guess. Careers, the team. Let's look at the team. And then maybe an overview, and then the careers. Let's look at the team first. Matt Hawkins, CEO, veteran entrepreneur. Is this supposed to be like them in casual clothing? Like two different, what? I wouldn't have even known that was a thing. Is this like an Easter egg? Does this guy have one? He doesn't get one. What about this guy? This guy? Maybe they don't. Maybe the UI guy was just like, you know what? Let's just do it. So they have core values, right? Company overview, first thing right here. Core values. This is what you want to talk about in your cover letter. Modern day shopkeeper. We collaborate. So talk about how you've if you've ever collaborated on a project with anyone, even at school. Talk about how you've collaborated and how your project was successful. How maybe you led the collaboration. If you were a key part of the collaboration, you could talk about maybe how you were the leader of it, how you directed it, how you helped other people that were behind. GSD, get stuff done every day. I would talk about how you have like a minimum goal, or maybe talk about how you're always trying to push a daily commit or something like that. Like if this was your first job and you were applying, I'd maybe talk about how I was pushing for a daily commit, or if you were contributing to open source, or just working on your own personal projects, talk about how you were trying to get one commit out every single day just to get something done, right? 1% improvements, maybe talk about that. You look at some people that work there. Here's the CTO. Let's see what this guy studied. He's the CTO. Does he still live in Costa Rica? That'd be kind of neat, right? So they'd be open to remote. They'd be open to remote. All right, let's see who actually works here. UX researcher. So we could start with this guy. What's his history looking like here? Software developer. It looked like he started his own company. That didn't work out. So this guy looks like he's a self-taught developer. Minor in computer science, then realized he couldn't get a job with his BS in philosophy. Decided to use his minor in computer science to actually get a job. As far as this job goes, we don't have a whole lot of information. And you'll encounter jobs like this. You'll find jobs that just don't have that much information. You'll go, you'll dig, you'll do the research, you'll try to find people in the positions that you want to do on LinkedIn, and you'll try to research them, and there's just not going to be any information there. So, but what we do have is something super significant, core values. Core values are like bread and butter for companies. If you've done the research to find their core values and you talk about that on your cover letter, boy, you're going to get that foot right in the door. Seriously, that would be my stepping stone to get that extra edge for this job. Now, we don't really know much about the pay. We tried to find it on Glassdoor. These are all Glassdoor estimates. I mean, it does have good reviews, but it's Glassdoor, and companies offer rewards. If you they can't say please go leave a positive review, but what they can say is please go leave a review in order to get your $10 gift card for Amazon for leaving a review, right? And they just call it like a cooperation bonus or like a participation bonus, but really like you want the bonus. And they're giving you something of value, so you're more apt to give a positive review. So I'd be a little bit careful when you see these like exceptional, take Glassdoor with a grain of salt, right? This is a huge company, but it doesn't have that many reviews and salaries, so take it with a grain of salt. Yeah, I don't really see any bugs or anything on their main page, but there's quite an odd experience. Maybe you could mention when you were when you were doing the research, maybe in your cover letter, like I noticed when I moused over people's profiles on the team that their images changed to a more casual look. Was this an intended experience? And then that really shows you did your research there. When they call you, right, because I'm pretty sure you'll get a call if you mention all these things, you could go to how it works here and you can read on how it works, and then you could probably figure out what you'd be working on next. Or you can message the people on LinkedIn and just directly ask them like, hey, I applied to this company, but this is the thing, right? When developers have a job, they're not on LinkedIn. That's not what they're doing. they're working at their job. That's why all of them accepted the job offer and they have no description of what they're doing. So the chances of a developer responding on LinkedIn to when you ask them something like, "Hey, I'm interested in this job. Would you please like help me out and hook me up with the hiring manager?" Like, chances of that actually happening pretty slim because they already have jobs. They're not going to be on LinkedIn. That's the same for almost anyone except for recruiters because they're on there all the time looking for unemployed people. Overall, this job looks like a hit or miss. It could be a good way to get your foot in the door, although they're requiring 2 years of experience, which is a little bit crazy. Also, the title of the position is a little bit odd. I've never seen UI developer. It's really difficult because those are like two parts of your brain, right? You have the critical thinking part, problem solving part, and then you have the other creative part. And the ability to access both of those equally and do good work is a rare thing. I'm not saying it doesn't exist because there's always an exception to the stereotype or the statistics, but it's just kind of an odd description. It looks more like a front-end developer to me. Maybe some companies have stuff hidden in their inspect page. No, nothing really on here for their inspect page. I've seen some jobs list job postings like it says like developer, apply here, and then there's like a link in the console. So overall, that's my take on this job, guys. A little bit different of a position, and this was kind of a little bit of a struggle to research because there just wasn't a whole lot of information out there for us to work with. If you're interested, again, I have my own cover letter and resume. You can get those on my website. The link for that's in the description. You can go ahead and fill in your own information. Just pop in the blanks and then send it in. I guess that's it, guys. I'll see you in the next video.